Referee just giving the fighters their final instructions ahead of this 10-round fight for Dean Richardson's Southern Area Super-Welterweight title. Richardson wearing the white trunks. Challenger Konrad Stempkowski from Reading wearing the black across the ring. Richardson unbeaten in 11 contests. Stempkowski also 11 contests, has lost twice.
First defence of Dino's title. A very impressive knockout against Nathan Graham last time out.
Brilliant one-punch shot up in close as well for a man with such long arms.
I think it's probably one of the knockouts of the year in boxing in general, to be honest.
Yeah, he was out cold before he hit the canvas.
Face down.
Well, will we see that again? Stempkowski's got no knockouts on his ledger yet. Will he have the power to keep Dean Richardson, a man with 8 out of 11 early finishes, off him?
I was speaking to Konrad at yesterday's weigh, and he was very confident, in very good shape. It's funny enough, he came to your call yesterday for the weigh-in instead of the actual venue. Fun fact for everyone. Came a day early.
He's a lovely guy. He's a very intelligent man as well, Konrad.
Yeah, nice man.
Successful in his work life outside of boxing.
Yeah, nice start by Dean, popping the jab up, very nice.
Obviously in the southpaw stance. Might give Stempkowski a few extra headaches.
Yeah, nice left uppercut to the body, followed by the head. Caught Dean over the left hook there.
Whipping that. He does like to bring the left hand in low off the jab, doesn't he, to the body?
Yeah, he stopped a few people in that for his pro career, so it's working well for him so far.
He does impress me, Richardson, with his movement and particularly his head movement and his footwork.
Yeah, he's got all the talent in the world, Dino. As we were speaking before the camera, we were debating how far he could actually go, and I think British title is well within his reach, even more.
Yeah, I mean, he's only, what is he, 23? So there's no
24.
rush. Yeah,
it's the young. Oh, massive left hand. Konrad felt that. Dino's a big finisher. He's not letting him off here.
Konrad's covered up on the ropes.
I'm not sure
trying to fire back.
I might be off taking.
He's got a long time to survive.
He's taking some big shots here. Dino is a great finisher, as I said. He's doing well with Konrad's fighting off the ropes.
Covered up well there, Konrad.
I think Dino needs to go back to his boxing. He's not going to get him out of here. Konrad's fought himself way through that very well.
That was a huge, huge left hand down the middle.
He took it well though. Recovered quickly. Shows how fit he really is. He's looking for that left hand again. He missed the last 2 times. Still he set it up really nicely. He doesn't neglect what got that left hand there, does he?
No, not at all. I mean, we saw in the last fight Sean Phillips going gung-ho, but Konrad's already showed that he can take a better shot than Davis Pagan, so 100%. There's no, it's round 1, he doesn't need to roll the dice.
Yeah. To round 2. I gave Dino the first round quite clearly. Konrad did have his successes. He had landed a few shots.
Yeah, I mean, he did really well. He, as you say, he recovered well. He was firing back off the ropes. He knew that he couldn't just stand there. I mean, my worry is that with Richardson's reach, power and stance, Konrad's going to have a job getting in close enough.
Yeah, Dino's never been pushed deep into fights, so I think that's Konrad's best hope. If he could get Dino get past the first 4 or 5 rounds of Dino and then see how it goes. Referee calling timeout. I didn't see what happened, did you?
No.
Konrad
How
apologetic.
many times has Dino gone beyond 6?
I think it's 2 or 3 times. As I said, in his 11 pro fights so far, he's only been the distance 3 times. He's had one scheduled 10 rounder that went in the second round.
Stiff jab there
Oh,
from
some big shots
Richardson
there.
lands. Konrad's head snapped back a little bit there. Richardson, he works well at range. He also works really well in close, I think.
They were saying obviously the big knockout against Nathan Graham was a
He was
close
right
look.
on him. He was on his chest.
Konrad had success there. Some nice shots landed.
He can box, Konrad. You know, he went the distance with. Name escapes me. Got a draw with Ted Cheeseman.
Oh, another big shot. Kieran Conway's fight we're talking about. Dino's gone on the ropes.
He's going for the kill here, and Konrad's firing back again.
He caught a lot of the shots there.
Bravely. Well, you've got to hand it to Konrad there. Richardson.
He's taking it well. He wasn't out on his feet at all. He was always there covering up, countering.
I mean, you can't let him do that for 10 rounds, though.
No, eventually going to land, aren't they?
Been a lot of talk, recently about when you pull a fighter out. Obviously, with the Scott Quigg thing last week. You know, if we saw 3, 4, 5 more rounds of this, would you be thinking about pulling Konrad out?
Yeah, I'd say so. Not at the moment. Conrad's definitely having some successes, but
of course not.
If you're still like this in round 6 or 7, yes, I think you've definitely got to consider it. Nice lift uppercut to the body there. One of Dino's favourite shots.
Yeah, drops it down nicely. Disguises it well as well.
Oh, massive left hand.
That was huge.
How's Konrad still standing?
Yeah.
He walked straight onto that as well.
He is a hard man, Konrad Stempkowski. Not too many fighters could eat those 3 or 4 big shots that he's...
No one's ever taken that shot off Dino and been left standing, so it's a bit different for Dino, this one. Oh, massive shot. That's the first one that's really worked him.
He's out on his feet.
He's still firing back. Oh, I think the bell saved him.
Wow. This...
tough man.
Yeah. He does like to refer to himself as Machina, posts a lot of stuff about him as the Terminator on social media, Konrad, so...
Definitely fitting.
He's proved it. Third round underway. Do you think we will be seeing a full 10 here, Josh?
I'd be very surprised. I mean, you can't take these shots for 10 rounds. Another big right hook there from Dino. Konrad's a tough man. As I said, if any other person Dino's last 10 fights took that shot, it'd have been over.
Agreed. I've seen enough of Dean Richardson's fights to know that, as you say, once he's got you, once he's got you on the hook, he doesn't let you off it. Konrad standing on Richardson. Really where he needs to be. He's got the shorter reach. But as we've seen, Richardson can fight in close at range. Landed a few punches here, Konrad. A couple of 1-2s. He's just standing in that pocket a little bit too long. Little flurry there. Sort of pours a jab on above the guard of Dean Richardson, who swings and just misses with that big left hand of his. Better round this from Stempkowski.
He's definitely having successes, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely left uppercut to the body again.
Kind of winds it up, doesn't he?
Dino moving lovely off the ropes there.
Konrad said to me in the week that he was promising Dean Richardson was not in for an easy night's work, and
he's living up to that promise.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, is there a danger Richardson could punch himself out?
100%, as I said to you earlier. So if you've got to take Dean apart in deep. He's never been there 6 rounds, and you're definitely with the shout. We don't know what Dean can do in the last 4 or 5 rounds. That's definitely Stempkowski's best round.
Yeah, he's certainly improving, which is remarkable, really, when you consider the rounds beforehand. Lovely dip under the left hand there from Stempkowski.
I think Dino just needs to get back to his boxing. I think he's looking for the big shots now. A bit like that, moving nicely.
He's got noticeably faster hands than Stempkowski as well.
Yeah, I think Dino's definitely outdoes him in pretty much every department, doesn't he? Or maybe not apart from chin, because he's taken huge shots. But
yeah. Well, has Dino's chin been tested yet?
Not yet. Not yet. It's round 4.
Konrad trying to get on Richardson's chest again, like he did with some success in that last round.
I think Konrad's definitely got the right thing. You've got to make Dino work, take him late and get him there. But obviously Dino's looking very comfortable so far, but obviously there's a long time rubber still.
Whips a lovely left hand round the side there, Richardson. Konrad takes it well and then stands in. He sort of paws that jab at times, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is it still a scoring shot?
If you're just tapping on someone, I wouldn't class that as scoring a shot person. You're trying to set up another shot to distract them, aren't you? But it works because it can set up the big shots, can't it? Oh,
nice backhand right from Stempkowski landed.
The left hook as Dino spun off as well. Some good success. Konrad's definitely grown into this fight.
Yep. He's taken, big shots, and I mean, you fought a bit as a youngster, didn't you? Does that boost your confidence? So I can take these.
I'll say to a degree, but if you don't start getting your own successes, then it's very demoralising. But if you know you can take their big shots and you can land your own ones back, it's a big confidence boost.
Yeah, it's the latter part of that Stempkowski's just got to bring in. Richardson, in his eagerness, trips over his own feet a little bit there. Now he's dropping it down, trying to go around the side.
Again, Konrad's landed some nice shots. Defence heat feels a lot tighter this round. Konrad's hands are staying nice and high. Dino struggling to get through the guard.
Yeah, he's taking a lot on the gloves, and
I think Dino found most success when he started down to the body, then brought it up to the top, didn't he? He seems to be neglecting the bodywork a little bit.
Yeah, he covers up very well, Stempkowski, when trapped. Doesn't leave much target to aim at.
When Dino finishes combination, he steps off really nicely usually as well. He pivots around really well.
Yeah, he creates good angles for himself. And even just then when he stepped in, he kind of shimmied one way and then the other. Nice right hand.
Again, Konrad comes back with some of his own shots. Don't seem to be affecting Dino too much at the moment.
No, he's got no knockouts yet, Konrad, so
I think that's showing slightly in this fight. He's landed some decent shots on Dino, but they're not really affecting him at all so far.
Yeah, it certainly would be a turn up for the books.
Another round for Dino.
Round 5 approaching the halfway of this 10-round Southern Area title fight for Dean Richardson's.
Yeah, he's barely lost a second of any round, hasn't he? Konrad's had limited success, but Dino's dominated the fight.
I mean, assuming he continues on this trajectory and defends the belt, would you see another defence, or would you be looking to move him on, do you think?
I think it depends on what's the English title saying and so on. You don't stay at Southern Area too long, just because there's some hard fights to be had. You don't need English-British level fight, so it all depends what comes along. As I always say, boxing's a lot about timing more than anything.
Timing beats speed, as they say.
Oh, good left hand there from Dino. Took it well though, Konrad.
Yeah, just as Konrad was opening up to throw himself.
It's Konrad's best round so far.
Yeah. 1-2 landed on Richardson there, but he's comfortable standing in that pocket now, isn't he?
Yeah, as we said earlier, I think the power is not worrying Dino at this point. Dean's starting to bully him now. Konrad's still there though. Oh, two good shots. Put him back on his heels.
1-2 from Richardson. Straight back to looking unfazed. Stempkowski.
What a chin he's showing tonight though. Oh, good left hook there, landed by Konrad.
Stopped once before Stempkowski. I think it was in the 5th round as well, actually.
Yeah, looking at his record down, I'm surprised he got stopped because it looks like he's got a chin of steel. As we know, Dino's a big puncher and he's landed his best shot so far.
Absolutely, little shoulder barge, trying to open up some distance.
Yeah, ref's pulling him up on it.
Took that on the gloves, Konrad.
Two uppercuts landed by Konrad there. Oh, massive shot.
Lovely left, right hook.
I think you felt that a bit, Konrad, again. Oh, another big shot. Left. Can't take these all night.
Is he going to start unravelling Stempkowski now? There has to be a point, surely, where the resistance goes as you get more tired.
He's not throwing much here. I think the referee's got to look stopping it in a second. Landed some big shots.
Richardson's really going for the kill.
And down.
I was just about to say taking a knee might be a good idea here.
Dean was just relentless on the right. Konrad done the right thing. I don't think he was too hurt. I think he just couldn't get the breather he needed, could he?
Needs to show something here, doesn't he? Wow, that was a well-timed 8 count, really. Another round for Dean Richardson, though.
Second out, round 6.
They're calling for the doctor to have a look at Konrad's eye. It's very swollen. He knows it just then.
Would be a shame for him to be pulled out, given how well he,
Doctor's taking a long lethargic walk over.
Breather for both fighters.
I think they both deserve it.
Yeah. Be a shame for it to end this way, wouldn't it?
Yeah, boxers like to go out on their shield, don't they? It looks like the doctor's allowing it to continue.
Well, here we go. We have a fight back on, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's definitely swelling up quickly. I don't think this fight can go on much longer.
Well, as we were saying, it's getting to the point where you're thinking about pulling him out. anyway, surely.
Yeah, I think Konrad's maybe got to give it one last go at the end of this round and maybe pull it after that.
Yeah, and obviously last round was a 10-8.
Yeah.
So he's miles ahead on the cards now, Dean Richardson. But let's see what Machina Konrad Stempkowski has left.
Some good shots landed by Dino there.
Certainly
Good right hook
giving
again.
it a go, Konrad. But Richardson smells blood, quite literally, I think, now.
Backing on the ropes, doesn't be there, Konrad.
Pivots off to open up an angle. Trying to punch right through the guard of Stempkowski.
Big shots landed. Took him on the gloves well. Tough man, Konrad.
Absolutely. Just not got, you know, as you say, he's landing shots, but they're not keeping Dean Richardson off him.
I think the corner have got to start looking to pull him out after the end of this round.
Good left hand lands from Dean Richardson, and a right just over the guard of Stempkowski.
Nice left hook there by
You
Dino.
can hear these now landing.
I think the referee's got to start looking at this being a bit one-sided this round. Then Konrad does come back and have some few successes himself.
Every time you think this is it, Stempkowski shows that it's not.
Dino's work rate has been terrific so far in this fight.
Konrad on the front foot now, though, for the first time in a little while.
I think Dino may be trying something new, trying to open up the gaps because I know he's taking some big shots,
Playing possum.
but he's caught a lot of them in his guard so far tonight.
Keep going, Konrad, keep going.
Left hand.
Straight left. Stempkowski takes a step back, but only a step.
Dino's got such long arms, his hell hide and body are covered, aren't they, when he tucks up?
That right hand got through off the back of a left right before it. Konrad Stempkowski lands a couple of his own.
I think that's the first time Dino looked like his head looked back a little bit from taking shots.
It did.
Oh, another big left
right
hook.
hand, but he takes one to give one really there, didn't he?
I think Dino's starting to tie here. Konrad started to go on top a little bit.
Well. Exactly what you were saying.
Seconds out, round 7.
Into uncharted territory here with Dino. He's never been this far in his career.
We've seen what Stempkowski's made of. Let's see what Dean Richardson is.
Yeah, we were saying it looks like Dino might start to feel the pace a little bit, so it'll be interesting if Konrad can really put it on him.
I mean, I'd hesitate to say that eating the shots Konrad has was a game plan, but certainly taking Dean Richardson late into the fight will have been.
Yes. You'd like to go there with less damage, wouldn't you? But he's getting there.
Good left hand from Stempkowski then.
I think if Dino is starting to feel the pace, just go behind the jab. He's won every single round.
He's loosened up a bit as well, hasn't he? He's not looking quite as sort of dropping his hands, and
It's a terrific learning fight for Dino. He's been pushed like never before in his career.
right hand from Stempkowski then. He's starting to show that he's been in a battle, isn't he? His face is telling his tale.
Lovely 1-2 there from Dino. Oh, just missed.
Lovely slipped underneath there.
Some nice good uppercut work there from Konrad. The pace has definitely slowed from Dino this round. Still doing enough to win it, in my opinion. He's landed the better shots.
Oh, lovely right hand from
Konrad,
Konrad.
as I
though.
say that, Konrad
Yeah.
has a good shot.
Did Dean Richardson just throw 3 backhand lefts in a row.
Yeah, they weren't big shots. They were a little more tappy, weren't they? But not something you don't see very often, is it? Looks like, I think Konrad's growing in confidence here. I think he might be sensing Dino's tiring.
I think he definitely is, yeah. This is, if not a barnstormer, certainly a very interesting fight now, because we have potentially a fighter into the unknown and a guy who clearly has an awful lot of desire.
Yeah, looks like a man possessed in there tonight. I think Dino could have had a cricket bat in him for the first few rounds and still wouldn't have got him out of there. As you say that though, Dino goes to work.
Conrad's dipping back on the
lovely
ropes
uppercut there.
Snapped his head back.
Oh,
Richardson,
massive left
again,
hand.
and another. And that's it, it's all over. And the towel comes in.
Great finish by Dean Richardson.
Well,
Konrad, what a tough man.
Well, great performance from Dean Richardson, but also you've got to admire Konrad Stempkowski there.
Yeah, terrific performance. He did have his successes in the fight. What a tough man. What a tough man.
Well, Richardson retains the Southern Area Super-Welterweight title and potentially moves on to bigger things.
Definitely.
Do you think Konrad could compete again for this belt?
100%. Like Dino's way above Southern Area level now. I think if Konrad had the right opponent, he could be in a good fight for Southern and potentially win it. Konrad can definitely come again.
And on that note, we'll hand you over for the official result.